From News Channel 15, winner of the Intercollegiate Broadcasting System Award for the nation's best community college TV station, you're watching News Channel 15 Tonight with Kyle Peach. This is News Channel 15 Tonight.
Hi, good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight on this Friday. I'm Kyle Peach. Here's a look at what's going on. Our top story tonight, a fitness evaluation has been ordered to determine if the Fairfield mother accused of leaving her young sons in a hot car, causing one to die and the other to be seriously injured, is fit to stand trial in the case. WFIW says that yesterday in Wayne County Circuit Court, the evaluation of 36-year-old Adrienne Hooper was ordered by the judge. Public Defender Heidi Hoffey requested the fitness hearing, expressing legitimate doubts regarding Hooper's ability to stand trial. As a result, the jury trial that was scheduled to begin October 7th has been vacated. Hooper faces several charges, including involuntary manslaughter, 2 counts of child endangerment, and reckless conduct. The tragic incident occurred back on July 25th when she allegedly left the children in a hot vehicle outside of her home on Illinois Avenue in Fairfield. Currently, Hooper is held at the Wayne County Jail after her request for pretrial release was denied. A status hearing is set now for October 24th. 2 Carmi women were arrested by Carmi police. WRUL says 27-year-old Saniqua Holland was arrested last night on a felony failure to appear warrant. Holland was also arrested on a failure to appear warrant back in July in the same case dating back to 2022 when she was charged and found guilty for aggravated battery of a peace officer and resisting arrest. The state's attorney dismissed 3 other charges in that case, and Holland was sentenced to 30 months of probation, 50 hours of community service, ordered into treatment, and originally given a 6-month stayed jail sentence. After her arrest for failing to appear in July, a petition to revoke probation was issued, and on September 30th, she was given a 5-year prison sentence. Then, just after midnight this morning, 40-year-old Sasha Allen of Carmi was arrested on a failure to appear warrant after officers were called to do a welfare check on Allen. The original charges stem from her 2022 case for driving with license revoked, an unlawful use of cannabis by a driver. She was given 2 years of supervision. In Grant news, the City of Mount Carmel's city clerk, Ryan Turner, reported to the City Council Monday that the city's application for a $3 million grant through IDOT's Transportation Enhancement Program has been submitted. WSJD says that Turner reported that the city scored very well on the application and a decision on the grant should come sometime next spring or summer. Meanwhile, Police Chief Mike McWilliams said his department is looking to replace bulletproof vests with a grant that would cover half the cost. McWilliams also said he anticipates receiving a grant to replace tasers with newer technology. And Fire Chief Francis Speth said his department is applying for a small equipment grant. Next week is Fire Prevention Week, and Mount Carmel firefighters will be visiting local schools, stressing the importance of fire safety. Fire Commissioner Susan Zimmerman says the theme is smoke alarms, make them work for you. Zimmerman reminds residents to test those smoke alarms and change batteries in those alarms when time changes. The National Fire Protection Association reports that smoke alarms reduce the risk of dying in a home fire by half. Wabash County Treasurer Angela Brewster has announced the deadline for accepting prepayments on the 23 payable in 2024 real estate taxes will be Thursday, October 31st, the end of the month. If you're interested in making a prepayment, call the Treasurer's office at 618-262-5262. No prepayments will be accepted after that October 31st deadline. Well, how much money could you save once the state ends the statewide tax on groceries? Or, better stated perhaps, how much will local governments lose in revenue when that grocery tax ends on January 1st of 2026? A new report from the Illinois Policy Institute has an educated guess based upon the grocery tax revenue each community received in 2023. Here's a look at the community by community numbers. The range in our region from nearly $190,000 in Olney to nearly $43,000 combined in Lawrenceville, Sumner, and Bridgeport in Lawrence County. Mount Carmel saw $108,000 in grocery taxes collected in 2023. Albion saw just under $30,000. A low-budget meal plan grocery budget defined by the USDA in January of 2020 would have cost $858 a month. Inflation by May of this year has increased that cost to $1,064 a month. Now, cities will have to decide if they want to implement their own grocery tax that is, or risk shoppers looking across the state line or elsewhere to avoid such a grocery tax. And state officials have announced a new notification system to help reduce the number of move-over related crashes. Illinois has partnered with Google Public Sector to develop a real-time GPS-based alert to tell drivers when state police are responding to someone on the road and urge them to slow down and move over. They say the message is generated by ISP, fed to the Google Cloud, then sent to the driving app Waze. It can alert drivers to slow down and move over for a crash, traffic stop, motorist assist, or debris in the road. Waze uses the GPS location of the trooper to send the message to drivers. Police, crash, or disabled vehicle icons will appear on their map on the screen. Similar icons will be available soon as well on Google Maps in the coming weeks. Carl Richland Memorial Hospital and Olney Central College are hosting an annual Health Fest tomorrow. It runs from 7:30 to 11 a.m. at the Olney Central Gymnasium. Various discounted lab screenings and flu shots will be available, along with informational booths from local and area health organizations, plus a free grab-and-go breakfast. The Olney Fire Department will also offer a free car seat check as well. That's tomorrow morning at Olney Central College. More to come tonight. A look at a sunny weather forecast for the weekend ahead and a big night of high school football. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Hello, I'm Andrea Lull from Robinson, Illinois. For my first appointment, I knew I chose the right orthopedic center. The day of surgery went like planned. Registration went smooth, pre-surgery, and the nurse made me feel very comfortable. I'm currently 3 months out of surgery. I don't even feel like I had a total hip replacement, but I am having a much better quality of life with my new hip. WGH, we're going home.
At Steve Faulkner Automotive, lease the 2024 Jeep Compass for $299 a month and the 2024 Jeep Wrangler up to $6,000 off. Get yours today at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Welcome back. It's time to talk weather here tonight as we take a look at the almanac for today. A beautiful day today. 82 our high this afternoon. 55 was our low this morning. Above normal for this time of year, but a cool down is on our way toward the end of the weekend. As we take a look at the forecast map, you'll see a little bit of a disturbance here in central Illinois that kicked up some showers earlier today, but nothing that certainly is going to reach us here. But this is kind of the makings of the cold front that's going to finally slide through the area here over on Sunday. It's kind of twisting around an area of low pressure off to the north, but there's the front. It's going to be dry, but Sunday afternoon that front will move through and knock the temperatures back for the end of the weekend into the first part of next week. The forecast for tonight, clear skies, middle to upper 50s out there across the region. Might want a jacket at the football games tonight. Saturday, sunshine, low 80s, so a pretty warm day for fall on Saturday. Saturday night, skies will be clear. We'll stay in the low 60s for a mild overnight low. Sunday, another warm day, but the cold front is going to come through during the day. So later in the day, toward the evening hours, we'll start to knock the temperatures way back. Highs around 80 degrees, upper 80s to the north and west, upper 70s, I should say. And then here's your extended forecast, 80s for the weekend, but look at that low temperature Sunday night into the upper 40s, only in the low 70s for highs, mid 40s for lows next week. We could get near 40 degrees on Thursday night. That's your forecast. Lots of sunshine ahead. Sports is next.
This is your bank calling. Can you please provide your PIN number to validate your identity?
A voice over the phone asking you for your PIN number to verify who you are is a major red flag. Be cautious also of similar questions via email, text, or phone. October is National Cybersecurity Awareness Month, and the First National Bank is sharing several tips and tricks to fight against fraud on their Facebook page. So be sure to follow along.
Hi, I'm David James, president of Mount Carmel Public Utility Company.
And I'm Elijah Hadra, one of the captains at the Mount Carmel Fire Department.
Let's start with our first tip, the optimal locations for fire alarms.
So smoke alarms should be installed on every level of your home, outside each sleeping area, and inside every bedroom. For the best protection, we recommend that you interconnect all the smoke alarms so that when one sounds, they all sound.
Welcome back. It's time to talk sports. Here we go again, another week of high school football across the region. Let's take a look at the schedule for tonight. A big battle at the Snake Pit tonight. Olney at Mount Carmel. The Tigers unbeaten, looking for their first win against the Aces since 1982. See it live on our YouTube page tonight at 7. Elsewhere in the LIC, Paris is at Newton, Casey's at Marshall, and tomorrow Robinson visits Lawrenceville. In the Black Diamond, CZR is at Carmi, Edwards County hits the road to Susser, Johnston City's at Hamilton County, Flora at Fairfield is on Saturday, homecoming day for the Mules. El Dorado is idle. Also, Red Hill is at Eastern Green, Indiana, in action tonight. Meanwhile, don't forget that the Mount Carmel High School Boosters are inducting the next class into the Athletic Hall of Fame tonight at Riverview Stadium. It begins at 6:30, does that ceremony. The 1974 state runner-up football team, legendary girls basketball player Tyra Buss Davison, state high jump champion Jessica Bain Snow, Olympian equestrian Lauren Kiefer Nichols, football quarterback Sharon Lee Miller, and longtime timekeeper Tim Locks will all be recognized. The public is encouraged to be at the pit at 6:30 for the ceremony. A reception follows the game tonight at Stymie's at the Mount Carmel Golf Course after the game. High school volleyball last night, Mount Carmel beats Olney 2-0. That sets up a big matchup on Tuesday of next week as the Aces will look for back-to-back conference championships. They'll have to beat Newton Tuesday night to do it at the Hilltop. Elsewhere, Fairfield beats Edwards County in a Black Diamond battle last night, 2-0. Carmi beats Flora. Hamilton County beats El Dorado. Newton over Robinson to stay unbeaten in the LIC. Casey beat Lawrenceville. Wayne City over Red Hill. Grayville beats Woodlawn, and Windsor-Stu Strauss beats North Clay. All of those scores by 2-0 finals. Girls tennis yesterday, Newton edges Mount Carmel 6-5, the final. And in cross country yesterday at the Robinson Invite, Tolono Unity wins the boys race 69 points. Cowden Herrick second at 88, Father McGivney third at 89, Newton fourth at 99, Fairfield fifth at 111. North Clay finished 11th, Mount Carmel was 15th. Carmi and Lawrenceville with no team scores. Fairfield's Grant Jeanette fifth overall, the only runner from our area in the top 10. There were 148 boys in that race. On the girls' side, Tolono Unity also wins with 25 points. Effingham second at 61, Fairfield third at 76. Newton finished sixth at 153. Mount Carmel was 10th. Carmi, Lawrenceville, and North Clay with no team scores. In the top 10 runners from our area, Newton's Lena Marshall was fifth overall. North Clay's Brooke Colum was 9th. There were 95 girls in that race yesterday. That does it for us tonight. We'll see you at a football game tonight. More news on Monday or as breaking news and weather happens. I'm Kyle Peach from all of us at News Channel 15. Thanks for watching. Have a great night and a good weekend.
News Channel 15, winner of the Intercollegiate Broadcasting System Award for the nation's best community college TV station.
My name is Parker Linson. I'm a second level nursing student at Wabash County College. We were able to get hands-on experience with a mannequin that has real breath sounds, real, lung sounds, and can cough and, do different things. That makes it really unique to have that kind of experience right here on campus. And then we've done clinicals. Being able to go into those ICUs and emergency departments and be able to see those critical patients, it is a very good experience. Being able to be in that position and look back to where I come from, it's just awesome to be able to have that experience.
As soon